Hey guys, how you doing? I'll be talking about the after treatment control module. And the Volvo full name is after treatment hydrocarbon dosing module, or AHI module, that controls the 7th injector. It's located on the driver's side by the fuel pump. I'm gonna start with the module, take it apart, then I'll go to the air pressure regulator that controls air going into the module. I'm going to finish off at the air dryer and why it's very important to replace them 80 to 100,000 miles, or at least once a year. So start off with taking it apart. 7mm. Take the cover off. We got 3 solenoids here. Really love these Knipex Cobra pliers. You got this. You got the teeth on there that when you pinch them down and you start taking something off, they really dig into whatever you're holding on to. Almost never slip. Electrically controlled magnets, pretty much electric control magnets. And then right here it's got nothing, and this is probably the one that had the air or fuel stuck closed, because I had to push it to open it. But there's nothing holding on it, nothing holding on to it. And this is why I want to bring up the air regulator and the filters, because if you don't replace your filter on time, or before 100,000 at least at 100,000, and you don't clean up the air going inside the module, you get it stuck. And if you get water, dirt, whatever it is, you know, having codes, it's going to go out a lot faster than it normally does. And they go out pretty often, especially if you don't. This thing is stuck. Oh, take it off later. Take this one off. This is another one. All it is just a spring loaded, and it got stuck here. Yeah. Rarely ever they fail electrically where this is shorted. Most of the time it's air or fuel stuck, open or closed. Then you can't do regen, and then sometimes you do go into derate. This is the fuel pressure sensor. This one would be this specifically one would be called an after treatment fuel pressure sensor. It's the same as engine oil pressure and engine fuel pressure. The 3 same sensors, and also piston cooling jet oil pressure sensor is the same sensor. Just wanted to let you guys know. There's the sensor. Use a new one to show. So air in, fuel in, and then air and fuel goes out of here. It's a 9/16. Goes towards to the 7th injector. They are fairly easy to replace, but they are hard to get to. All right. Air pressure regulator. It is mounted on the truck like this. This is facing down. When replacing it, the spacer looking thing, it's very important to put it back on the new one, because you can see there's a little screen inside there. I couldn't find a used one to take apart, but I really wanted to talk about this in this video because it's very important. So right here, you have the spring. That's the cap, spring, and then there's shims inside there. And a piston looking thing, which is how air pressure is regulated. So if you have dirty air, a bunch of garbage floating around in your air system, not draining tanks or not replacing the filter, you get a lot of garbage in here and you won't get the correct air pressure going out of this air pressure regulator. You need right about 44 psi into the module is where you want it to be, so it works properly. It reduces it from truck pressure, which is 120 to 100 to 120 to 44. Okay. KO28994 is the Bendix number. The Volvo number is 21243502. Mack or Volvo are the same for this air pressure valve. This is the air dryer filter. This is located right behind the air dryer if you have this spin-on type of air dryer. Also, when you take it off the truck, it comes with a new O-ring. I want to clean the inside where this sits on top. You clean it out, blow it out. That way you don't get all that garbage into your truck air system. Alright, I'd like to show you where it's located and finish the video off like that. So that right there is the fuel pump, tandem pump, and then the black line is going, that's the control module. And from under the truck, it's right there.